very exciting day because let me show you. Do you see this? This is the chart, the album chart of, well, everything in an album. These are the songs: Signs of Life, Le Nouveau Monde, Le Cinquième Parfait, Après Nous, A Million Specks of Light, Si C'est un Adieu, which is this is a banger. This is a guaranteed banger. Identité and Post Traumatic. These are the song titles. Of course, some of these are placeholders. They can change. The first column here is composition, like the songwriting. As you can see, the songwriting is done. Other than this one is technically done, but I didn't want to just have one line. It's just like more than 50% done. The guitars are recorded for all of the songs, other than the last one again. And this is why today is exciting, because Victor is on his way here. We're gonna record the bass for these two songs. And if the phone focuses, of course, the last one is vocals, and then we're gonna go for the production and then publishing them. This is going to be very, very fun. So in like maybe, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, Vic should be coming in, and we're gonna be recording the bass lines of 2 tracks. We're gonna make sure that everything in those songs are finished. And this is very exciting, at the same time irritating, because exciting, of course, because we're adding stuff, we're making the songs better and better and better, and we're about to finish them. Irritating because I don't know when to quit. I don't know when to say, all right, this is good enough, let's move on to the next song. I think since I started like finalizing all of this, it's been like 5 months, and every week, every 2 weeks, I open the projects in Cubase and just mess around with them, you know, tweak things, sometimes like half a second of difference. And at some point, I gotta have an executive brain and like make the final calls. And this is where I think I'm gonna count on Vic, on an external, you know, set of opinions. There he is. Man of the hour. Vic is here. Hi, Vic.
Hey.
The first executive decision is, do we work with curtains on, like full or closed? Do we need sun?
Yeah, I think sun is always good.
Okay.
Unless it gets in our way.
Well, we have a couple hours because sun is right now there, like
Yeah.
there, and it's gonna move this way, right? So right now it's 3:30. I think by 5 p.m. the sun is gonna be in my eyes.
Okay, yeah, when it's time, then when it's near our eyes,
Yeah.
then we close. But for now, it's
All right, ready for some rock and roll?
yes.
Let's do this.
It was a visionary, and he was a genius.
I think Cliff.
Right.
I think Cliff like taught them how to make music, because
Yeah.
he was the only one with like classical training.
Yeah.
You know, this is me. This is you. I'm gonna delete all of the sample bases, all of them, and trust your judgment on them. I don't think there is any. Yes, there is one.
There is one part that I don't know. So there is a part that the bass does some melody theme.
Yeah.
But I think it's simple, but I don't know what notes are played there.
Do you know
But
what it
I
is? Like, is it in the melody part? Is it in the verse? Is it in the chorus?
It's after one of the choruses.
He writes everything down. Show the notes. Show the notes to the camera. Vic.
After what?
Show the notes to the camera. Like, he's old school. He writes stuff down on.
I don't know. Yeah, I print these tablature things on the tablatures. I mean, I could write the notes, but I'm not that good at reading.
You haven't been
music.
infected then by classical music and the jazz. He has a second band, Vic, that he does like rock and jazzy stuff in it.
Yeah, it's more rocky, 70s rocks, some Led Zeppelin. It's quite nice. So yeah, I have here verse 1. No, okay.
All of the bases.
After chorus, after second chorus solo guitar, and then there is something that I noted here as bass figure.
Bass figure. I've deleted all of the bases, so whatever happens, happens. What color do you want to be? Not yellow, I know.
Not yellow.
Let's go with green.
Yeah.
All right, Vic on bass. Do you have that? Do you have that feature that you keep doing something, like you're doing a project, you're doing whatever, and you have a deadline, you have people to meet, you have a bunch of things that are waiting on your final go, but you can't just, you're paralyzed. You can say, this is good enough. I don't need to redo it, I don't need to rewrite it, I don't need to recreate it, I don't need to recalculate it. This is good, this is correct.
Yeah.
I can't do it. When I'm dealing with, like, specifically when it comes to creative stuff, like my brain goes into overdrive. I remember for 2 bars in Labyrinth, I recorded the guitar 57 times. And it's 2 bars that honestly nobody even listened, like hears, because it's...
No, but if it's important for you, it's important for you. So, I mean, for me that happens the whole time, especially at work, you know. I'm not a perfectionist person, but there are like some things that just
trigger
me.
you. Yeah.
I'm not like that with everything. Obviously, there are stuff that I just, you know, want to get done and get out of my way. But I don't know, there are some things that, especially if they kind of put me on this focus mode, you know, and I cannot let
You go full ADHD, so you know what? This is like my comfort zone.
Yeah. It's not comfort zone for me. For me, it's more like an obsession. You know, have you ever read Moby Dick? And you know, there's
the white whale?
Yeah, there's Captain Ahab, you know, and he's obsessed with the whale, right? But not in a good way, obviously, right? Because the guy is just nuts. Yeah. And for me, sometimes it happens the same at work, you know. So there are like, usually there are like some problems. Sometimes they're not even big problems, you know. They're just like some small annoying things that simply are not working properly. And this just puts me in this kind of Captain Ahab mode, you know.
For me, you know,
and I cannot let go. Man, I think about some stuff like 24 hours a day until I find like a way around it. It's crazy.
The analogy that I always use for myself is, you know, the dog and the post car, like the postman car.
Yes.
The dog like keeps running after the car, but it doesn't know what to do.
Yes.
So I kind of like staying in chase mode.
But I don't know for you. Like for me, when I solve like this type of things that I get very obsessed, it doesn't feel any good for me. You know?
Yeah.
Because I got so stressed that, you know, I want like to get this done. I want to get this out. So once I will tell you this thing. So when I was like in my PhD, there was like this small calculation that I had no idea how to get over it, how to do it. And I got so obsessed with it that at time I was living with my wife in like a studio apartment, and I always like to work like, you know, in the night, yeah. But I didn't want to disturb her because she had to work the next day, so I went to do my calculations in the bathroom. You know, that's all.
That's messed up in all the correct ways.
I got better. I got better. Nowadays I can tame way more those things. You know.
You can control yourself
because it was not very healthy for me, you know, to get like this amount of, and to be clear, it doesn't happen very often, you know. So it's not like a mode that I constantly am at.
Yeah.
But there are like some things. Sometimes they are not even important, but it's just, you know, okay, yeah, I have to get this done.
For me, that's one of the reasons I always need somebody to supervise me.
Yeah.
Somebody should stop me. Somebody says, you know what, this is good. Let's move on.
Yeah.
But I completely understand like going into like the toilet for thinking about something, not wanting to disturb others. All right, we go for chorus.
Yeah.
Let's do this.